comes back to its normal self.
So Bantu Bakithi, are you telling me that we are so short-sighted as a people that we just blindly follow misinformation deliberately peddled to the masses of coordinated hatred that is sponsored by white supremacy, disguised as anger against undocumented immigrants? Are we just blindly following that? Have you asked yourself how possible it is that all the illegal immigrants in South Africa are black Africans? Where are the white illegal immigrants? In all the TV screenings that I've seen, I have not seen one white shop vandalized. I have not seen one white foreign shop asked to produce papers. It's only black shops. So are you telling me there are no white illegal immigrants here? You need to ask those that are in the know. We will show you where the illegal immigrants are. What you are doing now, you are just doing the dirty work of white supremacy, who is trapping you, making you think you are kicking Africans out of South Africa, when in fact you are isolating yourselves out of the African continent. What do you think you're doing? Have you stopped on your own, without ibandla elikulandelayo, on your own, have you stopped and asked yourself, ukuthi wenzani? Where does this hatred come from for our own people? Where does all this hatred come from? Why have you never stopped white illegal immigrants and asked them for their papers? I heard one of the marchers, the lead guy, I heard him say he has the right to stop people in the street and arrest them and take them to the nearest police station. I don't know where he studied law. Because the law that I studied, he is not allowed to stop anybody in the street. The only citizen arrest you're allowed to do is if you witness a crime that you can stop. If you see an old man or a young man raping a child, you can stop that crime and take that man to the police station. That you are allowed to do. You are not allowed to stop people in the street and ask them for their papers. Who are you? Why don't you stop white people and ask them for their papers? And who said the only crimes in this country are peddled by black Africans? Do you remember when I told you about Standard Bank? Personal experience. Where Standard Bank sent 9 thugs with AK-47s to my house that hurt me and my daughter terribly. Do you think they were South Africans? They were not. There's no foreign person who'll come to your country and commit crime unless they are working for a South African or they are sent by a South African. So before you jump and start solving things you don't know, please conduct your research. And please allow people who understand the law to act legally. Do not take law into your own hands. You have no right to stop people in the street. You have no right to assault people. But to see how coordinated this hatred is, the police are watching people being harmed, physically harmed, being insulted, and the police are just standing there chatting to each other. They're not doing anything. And then we have the audacity to stand up on national television and say we are not xenophobic. We need to do better as human beings. We need to stand up and see what is happening around us. We need to understand people who are sent by white supremacy, who are paid. Today, black people are still suffering in South Africa because of other black people who are paid to prolong their suffering. And today, that's what you are supporting. It is very disappointing that you cannot use your own brain to do the correct things. I've told you in my previous videos, I said Israel and Washington and white political parties in South Africa are working very hard to bring back white power. You are assisting them. Who is running Home Affairs? Do you know how many people, as you are turning your focus on black Africans, do you know how many white illegal immigrants have come to the country and gotten IDs, gotten authenticated. The poor black people you are sending away, they've got nothing. They're going to start afresh from their countries. The rich Israelites that are coming here, they buy land that you yourself don't have. And they're going to be your bosses.
Watch every World Cup match live on your phone in HD, completely free and with no annoying ads.
The people who are sending you are not looking at 30th June. They are looking at 2029, and you will regret what you have done because you'll be isolated. You'll have no one to help you. I have told you, for every plane load that you send out with black people, Israel and Washington are bringing a plane load of white people who are hush-hush being made South African, given land, given properties. And you are assisting them. This shows me how much you don't care for your fellow South Africans and Africans. It is humanly impossible that an African, a black African, can be an illegal immigrant in the African continent. That does not even make sense. That does not even make sense. You just need to say it aloud to understand the stupidity of that statement. That an African, black African, will be called illegal in their continent. Do you know what you are doing? You are agreeing to the divide and rule. I told you, 1884. Wilhelmstrasse 77. That's where they divided Africa up, in Berlin. I've been to that place. Now they've made it a monument for murdered Jews. I've gone to that place and stood there, where Otto von Bismarck invited all Europeans to come and divide Africa. By calling our fellow brothers and sisters illegal immigrants, you are agreeing with the people who separated us. Do you know what Much and Much said when the Ghanaian president, President John Mahama, came to fetch his people immediately when he saw on TV that people are beaten up in front of police? He sent an aeroplane to come and fetch his people. Do you know what Much and Much said? He said, oh, they're overreacting. Overreacting. I would have done exactly the same. I would send a plane to come and fetch my people and bring them to safety. But the people who are marching, they're showing us where their mind is, and they're showing us that they're not educated, and they're showing us that they're not traveled, because they don't understand the world view, and they don't understand what is happening. They're just excited by the few rand that has been put in their pockets. That gives them the right